Hello there. I'm in Torremolinos. The weather's improved. It has been pretty stormy. And I'm just going to do a random walk. This here is the entrance to Torremolinos train station to the beach. So it's just a random walk. I won't be talking too much. I try not to. This is a big improvement that they're building. Be like large parasols and things like that. So we're going to go down to the beach. I've had an English breakfast this morning. Sometimes nothing can replace an English breakfast. I won't need to eat now until early evening. Okay. So some people say it's very commercial. Well, most things are. What happens is it becomes popular. More people come there. But the thing about Torremolinos, there's old parts of the town. And there's things that have been here for a long time. It's got some kind of history and character. It's a bit like I've been to Benidorm, and there's people I know who have never been there. I've got their absolute steadfast opinions on it. You must think it's just one person or type of person that goes there. There's a whole range of different people there. A lot of Spanish people go there. Like I would, I went go into Chinatown in Liverpool, have a meal there. Anyway, let's enjoy. Of course, this is starting, and that probably affect my copyright. But I'm not going to edit out. Oh, they're busking. Well, I'll go back here and carry on. Look at that. So busy. This is the time between Christmas and New Year. Anyway, they're pinching Neil Diamond's song, and it's Sweet Caroline. One of the biggest karaoke songs, I believe. There's a man in a very exotic shirt. Type of thing I wear. Now, if you wear that in certain places like Spain or the States, when I wear things like that, I blend in, the real people here are the Spanish, and they wear leather jackets and woolen sweaters at this time of the year. Mind you, it has been that cold recently that, and generally speaking, the Spanish are great. Obviously, well, they are. All people have different, nations have different, behaviour, but generally speaking, they behave better than a lot of people I know. Anyway, let's supposed to be enjoying it, going to the beach. I might see a glimpse of the sea there. Shall I just Is that the sea there? It is, isn't it? I think so. I want to try and go where the sea is. Not the sea, what am I talking about? The terraced walks, the winding little pathways. But as I've not used the GPS, it tends to twitter on a bit. I'm just trying to find a more interesting way down, so it looks like one of the Greek islands, those little narrow paths. They are here. And just makes it more interesting. It's very interesting old, some like artist's studio or something like that. Or a little tiny tapas bar with only about 3 people fit in it. And the rest are all outside. And even then it's a bit, it's like a little alleyway. Let's go to that's a viewpoint, that's what it is. We'll go and have a look at that. I said I wouldn't talk much, didn't I? I can't help it. There's some work there with that glass. Bit risky putting that there, I would think. Not that it's dangerous, it's just somebody would probably... Mind you, we'll see. Not everyone is a thief. Is he going to stop for me? He is. Give him the thumbs up. So let's have a look at this. Let us... maybe there's a pathway that leads down from here. Who knows? Or a little horizontal path. This is lovely, isn't it? This is what it's about. I mean, what a place to chill out. So all you Torremolinos haters, stuff you. Anyway, I met Graham on one of my walk things, you know, an outing. And he was staying in Torremolinos. I'm staying in Malaga. And this is marvellous. You know, on a day like today, there's a huge choice of things to do here for many different people's tastes. So, I can't get round there. What's this view going to be like? Hey, what? Hey, Danos. Isn't Spain great? Hey up. Hey lass, I didn't like them grapes. Didn't know he was eating olives. You know, he said, hey lass, they taste like bloody piss. Yeah, they're olives, mate. Now then. Let's just see if there's a path that leads downwards. I've just come in from that angle. Surely some inspirational person has made you walk down here somehow? No, probably not. Nope. Nope. But it's just a random thing, so... Unfortunately, this fence, it's what's known as a suicide fence, isn't it, to stop some people, because, mind you, there are people who are just stone drunk and they just fall over, and it's right next to a big drop. Look at on that balcony or something, and it's not very nice. You know, you're having your breakfast and there's some dickhead decides to split open his body on right on the breakfast terrace. It's a nightmare. Yeah. So I think I should go that way and find a way downwards on a meandering path. What's that? That's just a car park. That's a drive or something to a car park there. So lovely hotels. You know, they've been around for a bit, possibly 70s or something, but they still look nice. Yeah. Now look at that. Lovely, you know. Do you know what I haven't seen? You know, Pigeon Loft. Some guy has moved here and he's got his fucking pigeon loft. Excuse my French. He's got... Oh, God. Yeah. Yes, I'll try and find an interesting meandering trackway. That's what I'll do. There's a lift to the beach there. Look at that. See, I'm not going to use that, obviously, but Hola.
Hola.
Hi lads. Hello. Viva España. You like that? I'm good at grovelling. Look at that. Buddha Beach. Buddha Beach, eh? It has that special meaning when you just smell it first and then think about it for about an hour and then eat it. Doesn't matter if it's cold because you're at Nirvana, you don't feel it. Anyway, I like that. Buddha Beach and this little hideaway. It's not Fernando's hideaway, but it's still nonetheless. I love this, even the features of the chairs, the woven. It's just lovely, you know. Yeah. In my ears I can hear that, you won't like Torremolinos, and I've got this imaginary newspaper, you know, like they're a fly, just swatting them. For goodness sake. This is better than winter where I am, and I love where I am, but this is a lot better. Look at this tile work. See? A little indoor market there, but it's mostly empty and it's a bit gloomy. Good, isn't it? It's a very quiet electric car. Yeah, they say death is a silence, an eternal silence. But when you get hit by one of them, it's a silence as well. And they weigh about 3-4 times the weight of an ordinary car. But hey ho, we don't want to. Yeah, there's a taxi as well. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Look at this. Look at that up there. After the bad weather, I'm really enjoying this. Yeah. I drank about a litre of something healthy. I've decided, instead of drinking beer in the morning or whatever, a litre of cranberry juice. You know, not all in one go. Oh, Skechers, I've got them. I might have a quick... what's the prices like? No. Oh, 69. I thought it was $9.99. Yeah, they're not particularly cheap here. Go on a Black Friday or something. Anyway, the ones I've got, you put them in the washing machine as well. Yeah. There's mine. But you're very good for shoes and things like that. You know, for holiday, cheap ones, and you can just use them and throw them away. A bit like governments do. It's not the right people though, but you're all disposable. Yeah, that's what you are. Yeah, whatever we want, we'll put you into a European meat grinder. You know, as a sacrificial offering. Oh, look at that VIP restaurant, sports bar. Yeah, people like their sports. I think they're playing a test in Australia. I haven't seen any of it. I've been to... But yeah, that would be on the TVs and things like that. But it's not just football. Spain are pretty good at football. They're keen. Yeah, very keen. No. See, I'm tempted to go down there, but they'll all lead down, won't they? Shall I... Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Oh no, that's a poem, isn't it? Yeah. It's usually some greasy guy with his hair slicked back. You know, a Lothario tells that to you. You know, with utmost sincerity. Love it. Lovely tiles. Well, it's not tile. Well, whatever it is, you know what I mean. A mosaic. Very good. No rush. I'm not going to roll down this hill for entertainment. Oh, look. See, I told you. A little art studio. I won't be too obtrusive. They might not want people poking. And they make the frames, yeah. I can do that. I've stretched canvases as well. Yeah. Bought the, in that case it's usually an oil painting, and then stretched it myself. They send it to you in a roll. That's a lovely sweater. Beautiful Christmas thingy. Whatnot, they're just clearing it up now. They've seen me coming and I think, you're not watching this free. Filming our images. See, there's me there, look. There. Hello, what's your name? What do you recommend round here? Well, as long as you're not a hater, you'll enjoy yourself. Oh, okay. Now, this just leads out onto another viewpoint. Now, shall I be cheeky? Yeah. It's not a private viewpoint, is it? It's not the Beckhams here or anything like that. Look at that. You see? Bloody Torremolinos. It's horrible, isn't it? Yeah. No, it isn't. Anyway, I don't need to. I'll just let this do all the talking. Yeah. Let the camera do all the talking. That's what it needs to do. Look at that. And if you're lucky, you can see some people working. And you feel so all of a sudden the seat is more comfortable. And your mindset is more relaxed as you enjoy and see the wide variety of people's status, you know. I'm a retired gentleman, very slim means, but I've managed to get out here, and I'm like a god, you know. Yes, that's lovely, isn't it? That's the Mediterranean out there, in case you. And there's some lovely. See, if I had sophisticated gear, I wouldn't be poking away on this screen, but it does the job, and it's very lightweight. Just put this in my pocket, that's all I need to do, instead of lumbering around. Luckily those wind chimes don't make a noise. That drives some people nuts, you know that, don't you? When the next door neighbour's got about 4 of them in their garden, and you're trying to sleep and their bloody wind chimes are going on and on and on, they'd probably go around and physically, you know, sneak and destroy that, you know, anything like that. You think, oh, isn't it nice? Oh, that's just a lantern. Isn't it nice? There's a plane there going in. Malaga Airport. It was in the nature reserve, which is right over there. It's using that estuary to get into the airport. So we'll go then. Yeah, that is lovely. It really is. So I couldn't sneak down there. Maybe I can't even know which way I'm going here. Did I go down this way? Have I come up that way? Have I? No, I think I can carry on. There's some kind of wall art at the side here. See that? The little fishing boat? It's little things like that, isn't it? Oh, it's just lovely, isn't it? This is what I'm saying. That this could be anywhere on the Mediterranean. The Italian Adriatic, Greece, Turkey, anything like that. Isn't that lovely? Are you all right, madam? Yes, sir, it was a bunch of them. Sorry? I was graped. Oh, God. Oh, I love that. Not that filthy sort of comment, but look, a little dolphin there. And they're all gathered. Isn't this lovely? I was thinking of... What's his name? Isn't she lovely? Stevie Wonder. Yes, this is something. And of course some people actually live here on the side. You know, you're not exactly going up a hill for about a kilometre. That's not fun. But here, it's fine. Oh, there's a guy doing the painting. Look, we'll have a look. Oh, there's two of them. I was in the wilderness in Spain once, and there were two. I thought it was one, but there were two ladies climbing, and they were very good, very wiry, and you know, like ballerinas, the way they moved. I was observing, you know, just the techniques, of course. And yeah, I shouted to them, you know, give them a wave. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, I don't want to fall over now. That'd be... Look at this. Tapas, hot dogs, burgers. Glass of sangria, 7, a jug for 15. So for just over twice the price you get a jug. Mind you, it depends on the glass, doesn't it? That's what it does. And there's some more Pims. Oh, this is nice, this little place. Raven. See, isn't it? Just fantastic. And I can sneak off. Now there's a path down here, and there's one to the right. So I'll go. This seems to be the main. That might end up at somebody's dustbins, and that's for another soiree with your loved one. In the evening, you can go that way. So we'll go this way. Yes. Yeah, everyone's got their cameras out. Well, their phones now, isn't it? Remember they used to just have this camera and you had to go and take it to the bloody developers at the end of the day with 24. And if you're really mad, you could get a 32 or something on the... What a load of baloney that was. Right? Yeah. See what I mean? This is... Oh, I forgot about these lads here up here. Let's get there. Can't get the... There we are, you can see them now. I think there's 3 now. Yeah. That is good. That would make a good painting, that. You've been, you know, because you've got a theme there. The painters in Torremolinos, and or a photographic thing, doing their job. Behind you. Have you seen the painters behind you?
Wir sind im Weg.
Ah, sprechen Sie Deutsch, ja?
Ausschließlich.
Ah, obviously, yeah. Ja. Was ist los mit der Bundespost?
Ja, mit der
Bundesbahn?
Der Bahn, ja. Oh.
Katastrophe.
Post und Bahn.
Nix mehr Bier für die Bundeswehr. Auf Wiedersehen.
Tschüss. Ach, gucke, da Streifen.
Ist alles schon. Schon.
Schon Streifen.
Oh, yeah. You're very good language, German. Yeah, very good. See? Tried to tell them, but they're very single-minded, you know. They're nice people, really. Just don't rub them the wrong way. You know, I had some German friends. Yeah, they kept wanting to go down the Autobahn, I don't know, towards Poland and stuff like that. I said, no, let's just chill out. You know. See, you can only do that with German friends when I was a young lad, and say that without them taking offence. We're mocking each other. And it's nice when you can do that. It doesn't matter about all the squawking, oh, you've upset me and all this. It's just gentle mocking and ambient. It's just off the cuff stuff. You know, if you thought about what you're going to say, you're going to be very much of a bloody monologue, aren't you? Well, I don't want to. And then you just think, oh, what have I said? Anyway, this is nice. Everything's nice, isn't it? Getting a bit overexcited. But lovely benches to sit as well. I love the theme. All these little themed. I'm glad I found this way. I did it before to the beach. And I thought, this has to be seen, because people go there, oh, it's just the beach. And there's nothing to do, really. Just drink. No, you can watch the painters and decorators. See? Now, normally you wouldn't do that, but be honest, you would actually. They're still there, aren't they, these lads? See them? Should have zoomed out before I did that, but never mind. They're like the Mario brothers or something, aren't they? There they are. There's a pussy cat there in the sun. Cat sleeping in the sun. Eyes taking the colours all. Sunshine just on the wall. It's just an old folk song, don't worry. The Summer Day Reflection song. All these Christmas things are going to be disappearing by the 12th or earlier. This is a sort of, you know that Buddhist thing, Buddha thing. It's kind of like that. It's that kind of vibe, isn't it? Right? It's see, somebody's taken the trouble to put all those pots of flowers in there. What they call the Christmas plant or something. Very good. Let's capture something, might make a gap here with the sea. Might be lucky, might not be. No, but nevertheless. Oh, and look at the rock and that apartmentos. Look at that. Do you know what? As I've got, I used to be well balanced physically, you know, I was never mentally, but now I can't stand. I've got to hold on because I start swaying like a bloody tree. Look at that. Yeah, look at all that rock there. Yeah, lovely. See, they're not new, they're old, those. But, you know, and they're keeping it maintained, but it's still got that really sort of crusty, slightly, but it's nice. Well, it's a bit like something kitsch or something, isn't it? They do this furniture and then sandpaper some of the paint off it. Oh, happy couple. Yeah, they're really happy. Probably not married yet. It's like Les Dawson. He actually did get on very well with his mother-in-law and his wife and all the rest of them. So just stop again. It's got my virtual newspaper and swatting them away. Keep away. Oh, tattoos, not for me, I'm afraid. A lot of people do. I mean, I don't know if it's high, but they actually do end up with a tattoo and go to scratch their arm and realise there's a brand new, very sore tattoo on there, whatever it is. It could be their bum or something. It's been about half an hour now. Still not near the beach yet. Got to be careful. If I look up, there's like the random steps. See, lovely little shops to browse through. A couple can buy each other. I said, well, you've got to sneak away and get what you want to get me, and I'll go over there and get what I want to get for you. Yeah. Again, they're obviously very young and naive, but they're happy. And at that stage, it could be anything, probably horrific, but you just say, oh, how sweet, you know. Whereas you get older and wiser, you think, am I going to live with this idiot? Probably not. Lovely menus. I want some, what's it called? Calamares. $9.95. Fried squid. I'll just have a plate of that. Or no, I've got to go to the fish and chip. Yeah, I'm afraid that's one. There's another little place there you can sneak into. Shall we have a look? See, in the heat of midsummer, this would be absolute bliss, wouldn't it? Stepping in here. There's somebody trying to tell me it's private. Put the shutter down. Oh, it's just a... God, I thought... You see, there's somebody with a travel thing, and I thought it was like the shutters behind me. Locked in here. To the beach, a la playa. Restaurant El Dorado. Isn't that where the gold is? Look at this. Now, isn't this just lovely? Now, you don't get that in every town in Spain or every coastal resort even. This sort of stepped little narrow paths that I noticed. I've got the eye of a small child. Just fascinated. And sometimes I think, well, let's just go here, and I'm glad I did, you know, because you'll find something that you would never have seen just because you didn't take that sort of odd turning. Yeah. I haven't quite been abducted by aliens yet, you know, by doing that. Because we all know they exist. Well, they not only exist, and some of them are amongst us. Yeah, good for your old wallets and handbags. Again, Spanish leather is legendary. I mean, the Italians make some shoes that are, and suits and stuff. Boots of fine Spanish leather. Stuck there on top of your face. That's a different shop, isn't it? Yeah. I'd like to, if I could, but I can't. I've got a thing that does that, a lens thing, a Google Lens, and it will instantly translate that, so I can, and I can then put the menu of both what the original was and the translation. I've got a Google phone. Got friends again. It's the same bloke, isn't it? That's what they do, you know. They sneak up behind you. All these tactics these have. Oh, this is lovely, isn't it? Yeah. See, and that's just like another. There's a guy there on his terrace. I can see you. He's watching me as well.
Die ist irgendwo hinter uns. Ja, da kommt sie doch.
Hola, high five.
Daneben.
Was ist der Weg zu der Krankenhaus, bitte? Adios. Yeah, I had a great time in Germany. Yeah. If you're honest and sort of obviously not got a scheme, you get away with things, and it's not. Well, you know what I mean, but you've just got to be. I love that flag, by the way. It's a towel, isn't it? But you can hang it up. That's. Yeah, just confuse people. You know, with this flag thing, I'll just put a bloody Spanish flag outside. Somebody will, well, they can't say anything, can they? Because it's not my flag, so it's okay. I do like that. Yeah, I do. Better than that. I usually like these things, you know, where you've got the locations and stuff. It's because it's got the El Toro, the bull on it as well, which is the Spanish, and the crest. Oh, the wind's blowing it there, España. Yeah, it's lovely. See, they're following me, this little group of Germans, I think they're just... Oh, there's old Jimmy, the best. You know, where the likes of all Britain's guitarists turned up and they just thought, what the hell, what are we bothering? Why are we bothering? Yeah. It's nothing to do with anything but music. You know, somebody will attach him and say, oh, and then try and represent him for whatever group. I'm sorry, it's just the best guitarist I've ever heard. And he looks the best guitarist I've ever seen. And he was very creative. Now, I could go that way. It doesn't seem to lead anywhere, but I'm going to be on the beach now. But never mind. I like this place with all these t-shirts and stuff. Yeah. I want a little... I've got a little Japanese thing. You know what it is? It's a hand cleaner, and it's in like a little thing you hang on a clip on your belt. I've never seen anything like it. It's just perfect. It's a spray with it. So a spray. Obviously you can top it up with whatever you want. You know, for a best friend you put some petrol in it and light his cigarette for him. Yeah, this is the alley hop. The alley hop shop with all the stuff. Very popular. I get a few chargers, you know, to store power chargers. But I've got better ones than that. That was a few years ago. Very small, but and very quick. Some of them you buy the charger in a big block. But you're not going to wait 5 hours for it to charge. It's pointless. Anyway. We can go along the beach a little further, I think. If it's nice. Generally speaking, mind you, it's near the coast, so it might be a bit more expensive, but it's quite good value. Some of the stuff, you know, $5 for a belt like that. It's one of them, you just poke it through the weave of the belt. So no holes in it. They'd call the other belts polos because they've got holes in them. There's an handbag that you can swing at somebody. They do that in many sports, you know. The captain or somebody usually swings his handbag when he's lost. Oh, Italian pizza and pasta. I like Italian pizza and pasta. I've tried lots of them, and I won't go on, but I always fall back on spaghetti bolognese because I know exactly what I'm eating and I know it's going to fill me. And it's such a simple, you know, it's not difficult to mess up, is it? A bit like fish and chips or Sunday lunch. So, we're here. I like to see, this is all going to be development, by the way. It's going to be something built. There we are. Tell you what it is. They look like more apartments, aren't they? Oh no, supermarket. Hawaii is the promoter. So it could be a shop, tourist shop, or it could be several things there. Like I say, I haven't got my translator. And I'm not going to take a picture of it because I'm filming, so. Old block 8 apartments, touristicos and local. So local and tourist. 8 apartments. Very nice. That could be separate. Look at that poor place. That's got that right next to it. Beatrice. Yeah, there was an offer here. I had a friend. I never asked her because it was not practical. They were offering a Christmas lunch, really good price, but you had to book it. The problem is, if you booked it, you're going to struggle. I know. When I stayed in Alicante, I went to friends in Benidorm, and we had to have our Christmas on Boxing Day, like a lot of the Spanish do anyway, on the terrace. So you wouldn't be able to get here, sadly. And it looked really good. I mean, it was. I was here. It's along this beach. And I thought, but I've had the Christmas dinner. Yeah. And I didn't book it. Ah, see? It was rather noisy. If you went there for a bit of peace, well, of course you wouldn't, would you? It's Christmas dinner. And there was Christmas crackers and all that stuff. Then I walked back through the tunnel back to my flat for a bit of peace. No, it was lovely. But yeah, that's what I really wanted. It's sometimes you just have to. If I had the lottery, I'd just say, oh, bugger it, I'll just jump in the taxi. Get what I want. I can feel the power that would completely ruin me in a very short time. Yeah, but I wouldn't care. No, I'm helping the local economy. Yeah, well, I know. That's what some of the pop stars do, isn't it? Got a hotel full of girls and they say, well, we're just helping the local economy. Yeah. I could have a drink if he was around with Ollie Reed. Throw a few TVs out the room and that. Yes, this is lovely. Even the sound, the restaurant sounds... Restaurant Casa Antonio Bar. Sounds good, doesn't it? Not Bert's Diner. Yeah. An arcade. Bert's Diner and Arcade. Free parking. You know, it's like the fucking moon full of craters. Excuse my French again. How about you know, nearly a litre of what's it called, cranberry juice. It's not even beer. But, oh, they're all tucking in. They're tucking in. They're enjoying their meals. So let's just, because we can see a bit of the beach, this is where they put the fish. There are some there. We're going to have a look at them. They don't look like... They might be sardines, but they could be anchovies. The heat from that is very, very hot. Now they're delicious. I've had those. Just with a slice of lemon and some crusty bread. Maybe if you want some balsamic vinegar with it, whatever. And just get a plate full of them. And then, if you're very lucky, you'll bump into Catwoman at night. She'll be strangely drawn to you. Cocoa bamboo, made in heaven. Tuna, salmon, I mean the seafoods. From Mexico to yeah, all this stuff. Sushi. I've had sushi, I had it in a park. About a month ago now. Very nice. I just got it all already made in a hand, just tucked in. It was ideal. That was when it was sunny. It's getting back to that now. Just see the look at that cocoa bamboo over there as well. So there's that. Oh, I see. They're advertising that over there. Oh God, I'm a bit. That's cocoa bamboo. Well, that's 50 yards further away from the beach, so maybe it's not, the fish isn't quite so fresh there. Yeah. Yes, I like the look of that. It's got a nice sort of, you know, it's got that kind of Latino look without the cockroaches. They don't want them crawling around the top of the table. Well, that's more like a spaghetti western, isn't it? Oh, Christian Dior. A Gucci bag there. He's doing well, isn't he? This is nice. El Valero. Is it based on some kind of ship? Could be, couldn't it? Could well be. 58 years old it is, Anos. Yes, this is lovely. So if you watch this, just be curious to know if you actually like this. And particularly if you've already had people's opinion. Probably they've never been, but and it's a fairly, it's a recovery. Hello. Where are you from?
Poland.
Poland. Oh, lovely country. Yes.
Where are you from?
I'm from England, near Liverpool. I was born in Liverpool. I live in Cheshire. So I'm Harry.
I'm Joanna. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And if I can, it's not because I'm older. I don't want to fly very far. But Poland is what, 3-4 hours flight
Now
from London.
No.
An hour and a half.
You were late from
Oh yes.
From Warsaw 2.5 to Malaga.
Yeah, I've got family who were in the war who remember the Polish. You were our friends, and you, good people.
And you what? Vlogging?
I'm just having a walk from the town, from the train station to the beach.
That's
Okay.
nice.
Yeah, nice to
Enjoy.
meet you.
Have a good
Enjoy.
time and happy New Year.
Thank you. Muchas gracias. Adios.
Cheers.
Isn't that nice? Yes, my stepfather was a trainer for the Polish aircraft, apparently. Well, he was. It's not apparently, it's true. He trained them. And they absolutely fought with great, because of course they were occupied. Yeah. Yeah, but Poland is something that I'd like to, but I probably won't, because there's so much in Spain for me. That's like, I like this La Valero, and they made all these little walkways for you to get in there. They're inviting you in, telling you about it, 58 years old, with like a little oasis sort of look to it around the restaurant. And I also like that restaurant across the road. I've also already forgotten what it was called, but I like the look of that one. It's the kind of one that you'd expect some eccentric sat in there in the bar in a white sort of linen suit and a Panama hat. Crazy as a box of frogs, you know. You do get people like that, but they're a rare resource. They really are. Golf park, oh God. Crazy golf, isn't it? I would think. Mini golf park, yeah, of course it is. So I think that'll be it, because I could go on for another hour, and yeah, I hope you like that, well, this walk, and thanks for joining me. Adios.